got markers all in this room. I've got pictures of all this, you know, for you to take with you too.
Yeah, I'll take mine.
That'd be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, and then just in this room, markers, 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 markers here. All right, we'll just go back this way. Okay, spindle broken there.
Where? Where's that?
The spindle's broken right there. Halfway
Okay. Take that.
Okay, all of this was not here, the tearing of the walls. Of course, the filters, it looked like they've not been changed, and I don't know when, but, you know, they're just absolutely full. There's something spilled down the vent here, I'm not sure what this is, wax.
Something what?
I think it's wax. These carpets, I don't, you know, we will try to clean them. Them curtains wasn't there. They were, I think they belong in there, but that's fine, they're still here. And then here, the carpet is black into here. I don't know what happened here. And then nothing in here really other than just needs cleaned. I mean, the mold all in the cat. She mentioned that that was there when y'all moved in. Well, I found my photos and they're not, it's not like that.
Well, I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, that's just cleaning.
This was even blacker than what we've got in.
So
But
this,
go ahead and.
but you know, I mentioned to her, and I've got the photos, but Claire, you know, went through here and took pictures of everything when y'all moved in. I mean, like things that you wouldn't even think you'd had a picture of. Now, she mentioned the carbon monoxide side detector was on the fireplace. I do not see it.
Well, you mentioned that to me this morning.
She
Must
said
be
y'all
in
leave
the
it up here. So, you know, I don't know. Okay, here, of course, Claire's got photos of all of this, where that wasn't there. This, of course, this dishwasher's a new dishwasher. It was put in when y'all moved in. I got the receipt on it, after y'all moved in.
So what's wrong with it?
Nothing, other than it looks very, very worn, and you can see the way it looks.
Worn or dirty?
Dirty and worn.
When you say worn, what do you mean?
Well, I'm gonna say dirty. It's
Okay.
filthy.
All right.
I mean, this is filthy, sticky all on here. But, you know, all of this is fine. I mean, you know, there's just needs cleaned. This right here will take about an hour or more to get this cleaned up.
And what is that?
I don't know.
And it wasn't there before?
No, I have a picture. Y'all have a picture of it opened.
You do?
Claire
Okay.
took it.
All right.
But it looks like y'all must have cleaned, or somebody did, run the self-clean thing in there, because that's clean. I mean, you know. So I don't know about that, what happened with the door. All that's fine. But, you know, all these walls, I mean, this is not ordinary wear and tear. This is all not ordinary wear and tear. All that's okay. This is just dirtiness, and I don't know what this is. Looks like some kind of markers all along there. Markers here again. Again,
It did say substantial structural damage.
No, that's not what your lease says either. There's no structural damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Nobody
thought that's
ever
what you said on the phone.
The, word
That's
is,
what
the structural word was never used.
Okay, well,
Now
I just
these-
want to put that on record.
Y'all had pictures here of all this area. None of this had holes in it. You have pictures that you provided me. So, you know, this is holes. That might have been bicycles. I don't know what caused that. These are cars, obviously, that hit this. And then this hole over here, I don't know what that is.
Oh, there's no need talking about that because we never put bicycles there and the car never got to the wall, so.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't, I've got pictures where Claire took that were not there.
All right, let's keep going.
Okay, just here, you know, these are just like, you can say, just whatever it is, it's just, of course, the guy that came and repaired this multiple times had already prepared me for this room, for how black the walls were and how dirty they were. But, of course, these carpets here, they're black where they're worn, but I think these will clean, and I think all the upstairs carpets will clean. I don't think the master will clean, but we certainly will try it. This here, this is so excessive. This is not normal wear and tear. In here, whole handprints going on here. This is not wear and tear. Of course, all your trim is exactly the same way. It's cut everywhere, nicks in it. But, you know, y'all took pictures of all these steps when y'all moved in. All of this is clean. This paint is not this way.
And the way they are, they're not clean now?
Do you think these are clean?
So, does this constitute structural damage?
I'm just asking you, sir, do you think this house is
Do
clean?
you think this constitutes structural damage?
I didn't say structural. I've never
Okay,
used the word
so when you
structural.
say it's not clean, what do you mean? These
The
are
whole house
fragments.
is not clean.
Okay, well, that can be taken care of.
I know it can, but it wasn't. That's my point. This room seems to be fine. I really didn't see much in here other than this. But this stain was here when y'all bought this house. And a lot of these marks, I told Stacy, I'm not even concerned about all these marks. Some of these rooms were marked. So this room,
Which ones were marked and which ones weren't?
I don't know. But there
Okay.
are rooms in here that you have pictures of that appears to be that mark was there. So, I mean,
Do
actually,
we have pictures of the rooms as all the rooms before we moved in?
you do.
Okay, so we can go back and look which ones had and which one didn't.
Absolutely. I didn't even tell Stacy anything about anything in these rooms. Because
So-
actually, these rooms,
What are the problems
I
in
didn't,
this room?
there's none. You know,
Okay.
I believe that was probably, maybe, I don't know, might have been there. I
What?
don't know. That hole in the wall there.
Okay.
And then this here, but these rooms don't even, I mean, honestly, I don't think y'all use these rooms much. They, you know, other than all the trim areas. This room, I didn't even mention anything to her about it. You know, the only thing actually in here is here, and I believe that was probably there. And this carpet rolling, I told Stacy, that's not your responsibility.
All right.
It's really,
I suppose we're done.
yes.
Okay. So, in summary, this is what I heard from you. There are stains in different walls of the different rooms. Okay. The carpet, especially this one, appears to you dirtier than it was when we moved in. There are some, there's the stairway, and again, some, let's say they stand on the oven, and you made a point of the carbon dioxide dictator, and you had said something.
Cabinets banged
The
up and
cabinet?
stunned up, and see even down there, none of that was like that. Those cabinets were not damaged in that manner.
So whatever, what?
All of these scratches on these cabinets, that's probably, I don't know what that is, that'll come off.
So is there damage there?
Down there it is, it's scarred up, scratched up.
The scratch is the damage? Okay.
It wasn't there.
All right. Well, so these things you pointed out, we take care of them. Okay? I would want to have a copy of the pictures of the rooms, since you said there were pictures of all the rooms.
Well,
So
Stacy
we can.
has the pictures of all the rooms that y'all sent me, but y'all can resend them.
I did
didn't
not
make a
send
copy
any
of
copy
those.
to you. So Stacy
Claire
had.
came over here when
Okay.
y'all moved in, before
Yeah.
you moved in.
Yeah.
She took pictures of everything in this
Yeah.
house.
Uh-huh.
Stacy says she has those, and if she
Okay.
don't, I'll be glad to forward the email to her, or
Okay.
make a copy for her.
Is there another source of pictures other than what Clay has?
When I
Anyway.
had it listed.
So you
They're
do
gonna
have.
hurt you worse than Claire.
Hang on. So you do have another source of pictures other than what she has. Okay. Can we have a copy of those as well? We want to get this to the standard that it was before we move in. That's our goal.
And I appreciate that. I'm not even asking you to get it to the standard.
So what is the issue then?
Well, because what y'all have done to this house is not ordinary wear and tear, and it's not something that's fixable without redoing the
Yes,
whole
it
entire
is.
house.
Absolutely.
Okay,
We are not going to fix the entire
You
house.
don't have to fix the house.
Okay,
But-
let's get that out of the way.
Okay, so how are you gonna fix that wall right there?
I'll take care of it.
How are you gonna fix it?
People will fix it, right?
How they gonna
If
fix
you were to fix it, you get somebody to fix it.
Yes.
I can equally get somebody to fix it.
You can, but if you
Leave it to me.
I just, as long as it's professionally done.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna come over here and paint it, you know, so I mean, I'm just telling you that
I got you.
all you had to do was do all of this before your
That's
lease
okay.
was done.
That's okay. I
That's
got
what
you.
I'm saying. And here's the photos of what is here today.
So this is what you got from Claire.
No, this is what I took today.
Okay.
Claire's pictures I did not
Oh, I
bring.
got mine, I don't need that, but
Yeah.
I'll keep that.
Can we
Stacey
get
has
copies
that.
of what you had? Okay,
Stacy
that-
has it, I just talked to her.
Well, listen, you just told me that what Stacy has is what she got from Claire.
That's right.
You have another source.
I
of
have the
pictures.
source of pictures when this house was on the market for sale.
Okay, so can I have those?
You certainly
And
can.
if you can tell me the time frame that you got those in comparison to when we moved in, so I can get a sense of what the standard was and when it was that.
That'd be perfect.
My goal is to get this house in order for the owners to know that their house was back to the status that it was before we moved in.
That'd be-
We own property. It does not make any sense to me to let this house be in a way that they will feel that is a burden to them. I want them to be happy and to be able to move on with the property if they want to sell it, if they want to rent it out. Regardless of what you or me or somebody else feels, what I need to do is what is in the interest of the people who lease the house.
That's exactly
And
what I
that's
told
what we want to
Stacy.
do. Okay?
That's what I told Stacy. I said, Stacy, I make nothing out of this. It makes no difference to me if this house was left just like this or if it's not. It's
Yeah,
not.
but when you call me on the phone, you say there are substantial damage. I come
There
in
is,
here
there
looking.
is substantial damage to
You-
this property.
you
It's-
just
I didn't
showed
say
me.
structural. I said substantial damage.
I
Now, what you
stand
think is
corrected.
damage and what
I
I
stand
think is
corrected.
damage may be two different things.
Yeah, but when you show me stands and places that need to be cleaned and carpets that can be steam cleaned,
I hope they can.
well, if they can, then we know they can't.
Right.
But at least those are things that people recommend and say, look, we need this to be cleaned up a little more. And when you say on the phone, there are substantial damage to the property. You know, the house needs to be completely painted. The garage needs to be redone. I'm thinking, what house are you looking at? That did not make any sense at all. Okay, so that evaluation
not
was
see-
completely inaccurate.
Do you not see what I
And
said?
I do not appreciate that inaccuracy.
Do you not see what
You've
I
taken
said?
time out of your schedule and out of my schedule
I have.
to prove the falsehood of what you just told me on the phone. If you had given me the truth, that would have been the end of
Well,
it.
you're here and you got it.
I've got it here. I've seen it.
Yes.
It's recorded.
That's exactly
It's
right.
not this.
That'll be fine.